First round fireworks.
Nice.
So we are all going to talk about our favorite first round series and why it's our favorite, and give a prediction on who we think is going to win. Derrick, you are up first.
First? All right. I think mine is, I don't know. I don't want to say, I don't know. I'll let you guys form your opinions on it. So I have two, basically. Thanks to Wellesley. Great guy. Boston here. Shaky, I'm not all in. I don't even think I'm 50% in. I think they're losing in the first round if they play them. If they play them, I think they have the Sixers number. So I'm going to go Boston in 6 or 7. Depending on Embiid. I've never seen a healthy Embiid in the playoffs. Have you guys?
No,
Thank you.
And I was
In the
going to
first
bring
round.
that.
Why are you saying thank you? It's never going to happen. That's my whole point. It's never going to happen. So I don't know what we're going to get from Embiid. I truly don't. But if he's on the court and he's semi-healthy, 6 to 7 games. I'm not going to count him out in 5. I'm going to go 6 to 7 games. I think the Celtics will beat him. But I think Jimmy's got their number. And I would love to see it because I know Jimmy, I think he really likes playing the Celtics more than any other team besides the Sixers because he feels that he's actually better than Jason Tatum. And I'm willing to have that conversation, honestly. Playoff Jimmy, not Jimmy on a regular basis. Not Jimmy on a regular basis, because that's not Jimmy Butler. Playoff Jimmy is the actual Jimmy Butler. But I'm willing to have a conversation that he's better than Tatum. That's just me personally.
Here's my thing. Imagine Jimmy Butler, replace Jason Tatum with Jimmy Butler on that Celtics team. You think they're better or worse?
I think they're better.
Exactly.
Okay. I think they're worse in the regular season. So what'd they go this year? 62 and something?
Yeah,
60?
yeah.
Yeah, but who cares?
They might win 58 games, 55 games, be the 1 or 2 seed, but I think they're going to the finals undisputed.
Yeah.
Undisputed if you gave Jimmy Butler that team. I think it's very free.
I agree.
I like that
I think
one
that's
just
the difference
because we've
in
been
those two.
talking about lately, the whole playoff Jimmy thing and how that's affected them. And I think this Sixers Heat game,
Bam is good.
Depending on Embiid, is going to be a good game.
Jimmy
Exactly.
Butler's going off, though.
Exactly.
He has
I think-
a vendetta against the Sixers.
You want a hot take?
That's what I'm
You want a
saying.
really hot take?
Talk to me.
I think it's more dependent on Maxey than it is Embiid.
No.
No.
I'm
That's a
pretty
hot
sure.
take. I'm a Sixers fan, and I do agree. I just think you're going to get 80% of Joel Embiid no matter what, but you're going to have to get 100%. Like, you can win with 80% of Embiid. You need 100% of Maxey.
I don't think you can.
No.
I don't think
In
you
the
can.
first round, yeah.
So I'm sorry, but what do you think Embiid has been over the past couple playoffs? What percentage, I'm saying, would you say?
When he's healthy,
He's not even healthy.
But he's
right
not healthy. That's
He
my
already
whole
tweaked
point.
his knee.
You're saying 80%, so I'm thinking not a healthy, like 80% of Embiid.
yeah. I'm saying, Matt, guys, Maxey's going to show you, like, he's like that. Like, I really do think so.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, Antonio, you are up next.
All right. No one thought about this, I'm not going to lie, but
Interesting.
the Suns and the Timberwolves, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Rudy Gobert. I'm going to be real. He's yet to prove anything to me. Hasn't gone past the first round with how many times he's been the 1 seed when he was at the Jazz? I think
they made it past the first round. They made it
I think
past
they
the
made
first
it
round.
past there once.
Yeah, but come on, like, let's be real.
The Jazz or the Thunder? I never even thought about that. Keep going. I'm sorry.
But let's be real. Timberwolves, they just haven't shown anything. They don't have a lot of experience in the playoffs. Anthony Edwards, he's on the uprise. I'll say that. He's definitely getting a lot better. But that Suns team, they're starting to play a lot better right now at the end of the year. And they have some great experience. I mean, Kevin Durant, come on. He's the best scorer of all time. I can't bet against Kevin Durant. Devin Booker in the playoffs, especially first round, when games...
the best score of all time is crazy.
We'll talk about that
that is
another day.
absolutely
But
wild.
Devin
That's a
Booker
bad statement.
come on, man. Devin Booker
You can
in the
make the
playoffs
debate,
is
but-
different. I mean, he's had many games where he's had players out and he's had to perform, and he does shine when he needs to. I'll say this before Derrick even tries to come at me: the finals against the Bucks, he kind of fell asleep. But I'm taking the Suns.
Has
I
he
think
never had 60?
Frank Vogel's also. He did do well with the Lakers, but I actually do respect his coaching a little bit. So give me the Suns. I'm so serious.
With or without Cat? That's
Both.
my only question.
Both. I'm serious.
Interesting. I mean, I'll see it. I don't know. A lot of people are big Devin Booker guys. That's just not me.
Yeah.
That's just
I
not
feel like
me.
he's really kind of fallen back as far as this year goes.
I don't even know if he's falling back. He is what he is. Like, there's
Yeah.
players you could say, okay, they're going to take another step. Okay. I don't think he could be a 1 on a championship team.
Yeah.
He's not
Good
a 1,
thing
but
he's
now
a 2.
he's a 1.
I'm about to say, good thing he's a 2, but.
Let's be real here. The year
I
that
don't
they
know.
lost in the finals, he had to be the 1.
And that's why
And
they
look-
didn't win.
Yeah. And now he has Kevin Durant.
Okay, I think it's interesting. I I can see them winning, so I'm not mad at it, honestly.
Still hung up on that best scorer of all time.
Yeah, that's just
He's
not
literally
true.
Never had
That's
a
just not
60-point
true.
game.
That's just not
Can you
true.
think of a greatest scorer of all time?
That's just not true.
Can you tell me though someone that's of his size, of his height, has blown it out his Achilles and still scores it that way?
I just know that he's
You
just
want
not
me
the
to?
best scorer ever.
You want me to include my
That's not
filter
true.
with somebody who's torn their Achilles?
You can take that out too. He's still the best scorer.
Jordan.
All right. I don't know how none of you picked this. I thought this was going to be already taken. I got the Mavs and the Clippers.
I thought it was too free.
Now, out of any of the series, I think this one has the most star power. You got Luka and Kyrie, and you got Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and James Harden. Now, I'm extremely low on James Harden because he's still not proven that he can make it happen in the playoffs consistently.
Whoa.
I said keyword is consistently.
Valid.
He's had some big
Okay.
games, but consistently he falters too many times for me to be very confident in him. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, this guy has proven that he is the man in the playoffs. The problem is he's just never had a good enough supporting cast.
Okay.
And I think Kyrie can be that guy because he's also proven he is playoff ready. It is the other guys and it is the coach that I kind of have a problem with. Now, I think this series is going 7 easily, but I'm going to take it's more of a defensive thing for me, and I'm going to have to go with the Clippers here. Honestly, all it takes is a couple Luka performances that just are utterly ridiculous to do. No player on the Clippers can do what Luka can do in the playoffs. Luka's easily the best player, but I think the next.
Playoff Kawhi.
Kawhi is yet to play the
Kawhi.
playoffs.
I don't know what
When's
that
the
looks
last
like.
time you had a really good game in the
Kawhi's
playoffs?
ready.
Game 1 versus Suns. He's sending them home in 5. I'm standing on that.
Kawhi's
He's
already
sending them
having
home in
knee
5.
Wait, you think the series is
Kawhi's
over
already
in
having knee
5?
issues.
No, I'm saying last year, healthy Kawhi sending the Suns home in 5 games. Max.
Maybe.
I get behind that.
Max. 40 ball and locked up Kevin Durant in game
I just
1
haven't seen it.
on a bad knee. Stop.
I just haven't seen it since.
Fair.
I just haven't seen it. If he has one of those games in one of the first 3 games, I'm calling it. It's going to go a lot earlier. I just think the Clippers have more depth and defense and the better coach, even though the Mavs have the best player. And sometimes that's all that matters. So I'm taking the Clippers in 7. It's going to be a great series.
I like it. I think it's gonna be a great
Yeah.
series too. I like it. I like it
All
a lot.
right, and moving on, I have the last pick before we move on to our next segment. So I am going with number 4, the Cavs, against the number 5, Orlando Magic.
Great pick, Kylie.
I, being an athlete in high school, playing these close-seeded games have always been my favorite games to watch because it actually makes it exciting to watch, and a good game is going to be put up no matter what. Being a Palo fan, being a Duke fan, of course, I'm going to go with the Magic. The Cavs have also had some spotty losses the past couple of days, and I just think, like we talked about earlier, the Orlando Magic it's taken them a while to get here, but now that they are here, I think this is their time to do whatever they have to do to get past this first round. I know you do have Donovan Mitchell, but I just think, personally, I'm going with the Magic for this, based off of my love for Paolo Banchero. But yeah, I'm really excited to see this one. I knew Wellesley would love this one, so that is my pick.
I like it.
I like
I have
it.
one question. How many games?
I might go with 6 or 7.
Okay.
I'm
As
saying
long
6.
as I didn't hear 5, I think I'm okay
No,
with 6.
it's definitely not going to be
I think
5.
as long as I'm in
because
five, I
this
think
is
I'm okay
that
with
4 or
that.
5 seed. This is going to be a good battle,
All right.
as far as I'm concerned.
Here's my number 1 take on this. This entire series is going to be decided on the play of Donovan Mitchell. The entire series.
I like it.
Just offensively or defensively?
Both.
Offensively. Offensively.
His
We've
defensive-
seen how he can shoot his team in and out of playoff games. I mean, look at his series in the bubble. Look at 2021. This guy can go off for 45 a game when he's on in the playoffs. He could carry you, but when he's off, he shoots you out of it. So I really think it's all dependent on that. I think the Magic stars are more steady, but
Yeah, I was gonna
Mitchell's
say.
still the best player in the series.
Yeah.
Okay, I like
I
it.
get behind
Very
it.
good.
All right.